All right, let's go ahead and get started with our book. It's from Unite for Literacy, and the title is 4th of July by Holly Hartman. And this book is very appropriate because yesterday was the 4th of July. All right, once again, this book developed by Unite for Literacy. And remember what our focus are today. We're focusing on 3 strategies that will help your child with literacy, okay? Reading specifically. All right, so the first one is sounding out words. The next is chunking words. And the last is spotting sight words. So let's start with sounding out words. Let's say I was looking at this page and I saw the sentence and I started to read. And maybe there's a word in there I don't know. Let's see what we can do. How can we fix that? All right, so what can you do on the 4th of July? There's a word in here that I don't know. How do I know that I don't know it? Because it doesn't sound right, does it? What can you do on the 4th of July? That don't sound right, right? Does it sound right to you? No, it doesn't. All right, let's see if we can fix it by sounding out the letters, okay? Ready? We're going to start with the first letter. The first letter is C. What does C say? That's right, K. Good job. What does A say? Ah, very good. And then N says, good job. Let's go ahead and say the sounds again. K, ah, Now put the sounds together, okay? A little bit quicker. Can. Is that right? What do you think? Let's go ahead and read the sentence again and see if it makes sense, if it sounds right. What can you do on the 4th of July? Does that sound better? Yes, it does. That's right. So just now, what we did was sound out a word that we don't know. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and turn the page. Now we're going to focus on chunking a word. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do that. You can watch a, I don't know what this word is. This word right here. What is that word? We can use a strategy of chunking, right? Look at the different parts of the word that you might know. Now, we can separate them by the sounds. Like we have P-A-R. First of all, let's say P-A-R. P-pa. That don't sound right. Par, maybe. Although, if you were to write the word par, that's not how it's spelled, but it sounds like a word, right? So let's separate that. Okay? Put a line between that. And then the last 3 letters, if we say that, it's going to be aid. Although if you were to spell that word by itself, that's not how it's spelled. It's spelled incorrectly, but we're just looking for the sound, chunking sounds, okay? So we have par, aid, par, aid. And then we can look at the picture. The picture looks like maybe this is a parade. Why? Because we have people in the background just looking at the crowd, looking out in front of them. My friend over here has flags that he's waving and people are marching. It looks like a parade. So this word must be parade. So we just chunked a word to figure out what it is. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and erase that and continue. All right, so now we're going to see if we can spot sight words. Sight words are words that you just should know by sight. A lot of them are hard to sound out. You just need to know them, practice them, and know them by sight. Can we find some sight words in this sentence? Let's see. You can fly a flag. Can you tell me what the sight words are? That's right. We have you. That's one. We have can. That's another one, right? The famous ones. And then we have a. If you knew you can a, it would be a little bit easier to read this sentence, right? You can fly a flag. All right, very good. Good job. So let's go ahead and delete that and keep reading. We just use the three strategies and we're just going to keep reading our story. You can go on a picnic. Go ahead and say it with me. You can go on a picnic. You can wear a hat. Say with me. You can wear a hat. Very good. Good job. You can eat watermelon. What do you like to eat on the 4th of July? I love watermelons too. I love strawberry. I love blueberries. Actually, blueberries is my favorite. What's your favorite? You can make some noise. Can you make some noise? Make some noise. Yay, make some noise. All right. You can watch fireworks. Classic, right? That's what we do on the 4th of July. We watch fireworks and have fun with our families, right? There is so much to do on the 4th of July. The end. So here's some more books that we can read another time. All right. So I really hope you enjoyed this lesson on chunking words, spotting sight words, and sounding out words. Okay. So until next time, see you soon.